Hello everybody and welcome to this instruction video. This is week 2 of the Scheepjes Crochet Along Flight of Fancy. You'll notice that the motif for week 2 is exactly the same as for week 1. The only difference is the yarn combinations that you're using from your pack. I'll be taking you through the same steps, so I'll be actually using the video material from week 1 so as not to confuse you that it is the same pattern. What you also need, of course, is the original design, and I'll put a link in the description of this video where you can download the pattern from. I'll be taking you step by step. I hope this is a useful video for you, and thank you for watching. Round 1. I'm going to start with a magic ring. In the tips and tricks of this crochet along, it's also shown exactly how to make a magic ring. We're going to follow by making 12 double crochets in the ring. First a chain 1. This does not count as your first stitch. Now make 12 double crochets. 1 in the ring, 2, 3, all the time holding your ring tight that you don't accidentally unravel it. That's 1, 2, 3, yes, that is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. I'm going to close the ring by pulling on the end. You're not going to get it completely closed as you often see because the yarn is too thick for that. And then we're going to join with a slip stitch in the first double crochet, so in that stitch, because the first chain 1 doesn't count. So in that first single double crochet, make a slip stitch. That completes round number 1. For round 2, we're going to be making trebles and chain 2s in between. We're going to start the first treble with a chain 3. I'm just going to pull this loop slightly more closed. There we go. Chain 3 for the first treble. 1, 2, 3, and a chain 2 because we're going to be making chain 2s in between the trebles. Then on the next stitch, that's going to be that stitch, work a treble. Yeah. And a chain 2. And this you're going to be doing in each and every stitch. Treble followed by a chain 2. So that in total you're going to have 12 posts and chain 2s in between. And a next treble. And chain 2. And on the next stitch, so I'm going to go make a fast forward here, go a bit quicker. And this makes for repeat number 11. Chain 2. At this point you should have 12 posts. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 posts and chain 2s in between. I'm going to close this round by joining with a slip stitch in the third of the 5 chain stitches. So that's number 3, that's this one here, enter into and close with a slip stitch. You can cut off your yarn and pull through, because in the next round we're going to add a new color. That completes round 2. Round 3, we're going to join a new color, and we're going to be doing that in any chain 2 space. I'm going to start in this space, the space just before the slip stitch join. The reason for this is that when I attach my yarn here, on the next round, on the next space, I can already take this piece of yarn with me. So I've got a new color yarn. I'm going to attach it with a slip stitch. So I'm going to hold it tight, enter into the space where I want to connect it to, and pick it up. Now you need to hold both threads tight that you don't accidentally pull everything out again. So I've got everything between my fingers. And then we're going to start with a chain 1, which does not count as your first stitch. And then we're going to be making a double crochet, chain 3, treble 2 together, chain 3 and double crochet, all in the same space. I'm going to start with that double crochet in the space, then a chain 3, that's 1, 2, 3, and now we're going to be making a treble 2 together. So it starts with making a treble crochet, but only the first bit. So we're taking off 2 loops of yarn, then pick up another loop and start again a treble and take off 2 loops. Now you have 3 loops on your hook. Take them all off in one go. That's your treble 2 together. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and now again a double crochet in this same space. I'm going to move everything up a bit. All the time I've been holding onto the end from the new color, and I've been working over it in this space. And now make a double crochet. This here we're in essence going to be repeating on each and every space. So we're going to be making 12 of these petals. I'm going to move to the next space. It's this one here, chain 2 space. And when I'm working there, I'm going to be working over these 2 threads. This is the end from round 2 and the start from round 3. I'm going to show you the repeat once more. So in the next space, make a double crochet followed by a chain 3. Now again a treble 2 together. So I'm going to make a treble, but only take off the first 2 loops. Then start another treble and take off 2 loops. And now take them all off in one go. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and again a double crochet, all in the same chain 2 space. You can see how I've been covering, show you at the back, I've been taking these 2 threads with me, I've worked over them, so by doing so I'm immediately working them, taking them into my work, so that I don't have to work them in at the end, and then they're covered really well. This is the repeat. I'm going to do this for each of the 12 petals. Show you one more repeat, and then I'll make a jump in the video. So that's a double crochet in the next space, chain 3, a treble 2 together. That's the first half of the treble, and make the first half of the second treble as well. 3 loops on my hook, take them all off, chain 3, and then again a double crochet in the same space. Do these repeats on all chain 2 spaces. When you've made all 12 petals, you still need to close this round by joining with a slip stitch in this first double crochet right at the beginning. So not the chain 1, but the double crochet stitch. See, there it is. Oops. That double crochet and close with a slip stitch. There we go. That completes for round 3. Round 4, you want to go to the top of each of these flower petals, specifically the top of the treble 2 together, so that stitch, that's the one we want to work in. So we're going to be making slip stitches over these first 3 chain stitches to move to the top. So in all 3 chain stitches, I'm going to be making a slip stitch. So that means you're going to be making 3 of them. Sometimes they can be just a little hard to see or to get into. There we go. So that's first slip stitch, then the second. There we go. 2 and the third one. That brings us to the top here. Now we're going to be making a double crochet in this next stitch. That's that stitch there, the treble 2 together stitch. Make a double crochet on that stitch. I'm going to make chain 4 and then go to the next petal. So 1, 2, 3, 4. To the next treble, 2 together, so it's the center one here, enter into and make a double crochet. You'll see your flower will really start to wobble at this point. You're going to fix that with blocking. Again, chain 4, 2, 3, 4, and make a double crochet again on top of the next treble 2 together. So it's this center stitch here. Make a double crochet. I'm going to go like this all the way around with a chain 4 followed by a double crochet in the top of the petal, so in the treble 2 together stitch. So I'm almost round. Make the last double crochet here, then again a chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to close with a slip stitch in this first double crochet here right at the top where we started. So make a double crochet, a slip stitch in that double crochet. There we go. Cut off and pull through. There we go. That completes your first flower. Now you're going to be making 8 of these in total. And you'll also notice that it's wobbling all over the place, so you'll really have to block it to get it nice and flat like this one. Also check your size, that they're all the same size, that you don't have one much larger or smaller than the other. And also this should be, before blocking, 9.5 centimeters. So also check your size here. it's much bigger or much smaller, you may want to change your hook size. So this completes your first flower. I want to thank you for watching.